Hawks fans, it's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, their goal tonight is to play with the same type of effort at both ends of the court. They can't afford to let up at the defensive end, and that's a message I'm sure has been communicated to them in the locker room. Last season, a rough one for the #1 draft pick Ben Simmons. Had his rookie debut delayed due to injury. Now in his second year in the league, what are we going to see from Ben Simmons, Kenny?
Well, obviously his passing and unselfishness is what got him into the league. Now we're going to see if he can be a scorer. But he has a rare kind of thing of size, along with initiating an offense, Shaq. Not too many guys I've seen like that.
Not only that, the whole team around him gets better because he makes things easier for his teammates. You know what? Played at LSU, baby. Love Shaq University.
Philadelphia could be a team on the
Love
rise.
Shaq University.
Yes.
Okay. Kevin Harlan has the call. We'll see you later.
I changed it.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Ready, gentlemen? Ready? Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Dario Saric is out there with Embiid, and it's Fultz at point guard. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Embiid with the screen on Kobe, off the pick. No good from Simmons. O'Neal kicks to Johnson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Fultz. Outside, Redick. Embiid the screen. Fultz kicks to Embiid. Here's the 3. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Embiid.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
He's off on the first.
You know, Fultz is a guy who can easily take over a game if you give him an opportunity to. He's very confident and has remarkable decision-making skills.
He hits the second from the line. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here is Los Angeles now. Johnson outside. Passes to West. Back to Johnson. A 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
For the 3. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 7 points in the game.
Man, I like the quick catch and release from Fultz. A confident shooter who's ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
Johnson, that's for 2. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Saric. It's Reddick on the wing, fended by West.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. The pass to Simmons. Screen by Sharch. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Yeah, and you know it, Greg. Oftentimes you get that first one to drop and your confidence rises like yeast. It's good to get into a rhythm at the start of the game, no doubt.
And here's Fultz after Magic Johnson hits the three. It's Reddick on the wing from outside the arc. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Like seeing Reddick work the screen there. Very effective at finding the room he needs to get his shot up.
Dishes it to O'Neal. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Simmons. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Connects from three-point range.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for high percentage shots.
Here's Johnson. It's a three-point game. Kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, again, Los Angeles.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
1:53 left to play here in the first. Now, here's Reddick. Pass to Embiid. There's the pick. The feed to Fultz. It's Reddick on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over West. That one a little long. Los Angeles leading by 5. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. The thing that jumps out of him the most about the team they're playing is the speed. He said we've got to hustle back on defense every time. This team loves to run. We've got to run with them. I expect a back-and-forth pace tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. O'Neal with it. Now defended by Embiid. A three from Bryant. And another three for the Lakers.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 7. In the corner, Simmons with it. He feeds it to Embiid. Shot to stop the run. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. West against Reddick. West misses.
And that layup is usually going in, especially when the defense is as lazy as that.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Excellent confidence from Reddick. Really good. I mean, taking his time, his form, textbook.
Now Johnson. He's got 11. Outside, Kobe. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
Another play. He's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be right back after this. Now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Yeah, outworking them right now, plain and simple. I mean, they've been terrific in the open floor.
McConnell with it. Goodrich is out there with Scott. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Baylor in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Luau. 5 to shoot. For 3, Covington. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Covington's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Goodrich kicks to Scott. Up top, Worthy. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Baylor. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Los Angeles leading by 5. Goodrich kicks it over to Worthy. Again, Los Angeles.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Luau. The dish to Covington. Over Baylor. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 5 points so far.
How about the alertness of Covington? I mean, sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in on that space that was created.
Now, here's Baylor. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Goodrich. He's guarded closely. Over McConnell. And it's Goodrich missing.
Got to give the defense credit. That was a great contest on a high percentage shot in the paint.
Holmes kicks to McConnell. Up top, Holmes. Worthy defending. Holmes has a screen. Here's Covington. And no good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Baylor. Second shot opportunity. Indeed, Chamberlain drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And that's exactly why you got to box him out, because when you don't, that's what happens. He burns you on the glass.
Here's Holmes. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Stauskas is checked in for Luau Cabarro. Misses. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Baylor. And it's off the back rim. No good. Holmes passes to McConnell. Johnson the screen. McConnell kicks to Stauskas. To the paint. Off the screen. And then Johnson with the dunk.
An elite finisher around the basket. Johnson with the throwdown.
And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Wilkes. Gasol's in the post. Guarded by Holmes. Basket counts.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
And you were a good defender, Greg, so you tell me, how do you guard that? I mean, the height, the soft release, not a lot you can do against that combination.
Now, here's McConnell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Holmes has a screen. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
The pass to Wilkes. Gasol on the high post. Pass to Wilkes. He dishes it to Baylor. That's tipped.
And he this quarter, it's been ugly.
Covington against Baylor. Stauskas kicks to McConnell. Feeds it to Covington. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Covington's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Philadelphia. The Lakers trail. Goodrich kicks to Baylor. Here's Wilkes. And another three for the Lakers.
Okay, you got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Now here's Johnson. Holmes at the screen. Here's Stauskas. Softly drops in the floater. Stauskas has got his first basket.
In addition to his long-range shooting ability, Nick Stauskas is also very quick on the drop. I mean, his quick first step catches defenders off guard sometimes.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If you can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Covington. He's got 8. Gasol with the rebound.
Great look, but he couldn't finish. Everything but is how we say that. Surprising since the defense was very pedestrian.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holmes. No good off the front iron. Lakers leading by 3. Mikan passes to Baylor. 12 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Mikan. Dishes to Gasol. Shoots over Holmes. He's off from 17 feet. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Ernie
Show.
Johnson here. Got Shaq, got Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, Ernie, I'm not even a player anymore, but I'm not happy with the soft defense they had. Full of holes, allowing over 60% shooting. Ridiculous, fellas. It's amazing that they're still in this game. I think it's going to come down to how bad they want it. I even want it. Ernie, sign me on a 10-day contract right now.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Now both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. The 76ers trail by 3. Kicking off the second half. Here's Brett Brown's foul. Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Embiid is out there with Sharch. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Redick for 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
West, that's good.
Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Embiid with the screen on Johnson. Screen by Sharch. And Simmons kicks to Sharch. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 14. West kicks to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Kobe against Simmons. Kobe with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Redick for three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Redick's got 9.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Kobe dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Bryant for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. The 76ers trail by 6. Fultz kicks to Simmons. Over Bryant. Again, Philadelphia.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
On the wing, Johnson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Redick passes to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Charge a screen on West. And Redick, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now, just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. Johnson kicks it to West. Back to Johnson. Over to the wing. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Got to moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
And the Lakers making a change here. Worthy's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Anderson's checked in. The 76ers trail by 5. Fultz kicks to Saric. The feed to Fultz. Saric with the screen for Fultz. Off the screen, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 9.
And, you know, Fultz has a nice feel for when to let the mid-range J go. I mean, showing a real desire to make this a deadly part of his game.
Now here's Worthy. He kicks it to Abdul-Jabbar. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 points in the game.
Well, I tell you what, they've got to be fuming. I mean, they were way too late in contesting that layup.
And Redick kicks to Fultz. Over Johnson. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Fultz.
And, you know, even when you D him up, Kevin, Fultz still powers through that defense, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Worthy kicks to Bryant. Check a screen on Redick. Off the screen. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that.
Now here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Anderson can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 3. Kicks it to Worthy. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Being aware there, excellent recognition, fantastic playmaking leading to the nice shot.
Saric with the screen for Fultz. Embiid the screen. The offensive rebound. Some solid defense from Bryant. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's Redick following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. And Redick kicks to Embiid. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Justin Anderson, and Luwawu subbed in for J.J. Redick. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that one's good. Korkmaz.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And it's all about the release when you shoot.
The 76ers trail by 11. Fultz kicks to Saric. Luwawu, the pass to Embiid. And he can't jam it through.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And here is Los Angeles now. They've got Pau Gasol. Byron Scott out there with West. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Wilkes in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Gasol. Down low. Here's Wilkes, defended by Covington. Wilkes, no good. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Embiid's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Philadelphia. West kicks to Scott. West outside. Passes it to Wilkes. That ball, nice read that time from Jerry West. Wilkes has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. The pass to Korkmaz. Back to Simmons. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Philadelphia.
Man, I like the touch on the mid-range shot by Robert Covington. I mean, he's really good at measuring these shots, and they're a lot harder than they look, folks, that mid-range jump shot.
Now here's West. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Pass to Korkmaz. He feeds it to Simmons. Over Gasol. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Philadelphia has possession after Jerry West just got that 3 to go. Embiid with the screen on Baylor. 11 feet away. Covington's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 15. Chamberlain dishes to Gasol. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And he knocks down the three. And the late position changes. Shaq is checked in for Chamberlain, and it's Johnson in for Scott. The 76ers also with a sub. Redick is checked in. Both free throws good from Gasol. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the dish to Redick. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Feeds to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
What a soft touch from the big man. Embiid's jumper is ATM when he's in rhythm.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
He just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Pau Gasol. And Kobe is subbed in for Baylor. Then for the 76ers, Saric comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Fultz in for Korkmaz. Now here's Fultz. Outside, Redick. He dishes it to Simmons. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Johnson, the pass to West. O'Neal, a screen on Simmons. Screen by O'Neal. And Bryant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go with the three. And it's Bryant missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out left to the wing. Here's Saric. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, I tell you what, Greg, what can they do? I mean, nobody can miss a shot. I mean, these guys are bringing it on offense right now.
Now here's West. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Bryant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 12. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Reddick. Screen by Sharch. Pass to Embiid. That one, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock.
Johnson kicks it to West. Shoots from 14, and another basket for the Lakers.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
Here's Embiid. The shot from the low post is good. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
There's the lob to the hoop, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often. An unfortunate, unforced turnover.
Simmons sets a screen for Fultz. Shaq against Embiid. That one wide left. West against Reddick. West kicks to Bryant. A floater. Out of hand on it.
Boy, you cannot forget about the long reach and wingspan of Simmons. I mean, he uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with block shots.
Fultz the pass to Sharch. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy.
Kobe against Simmons. Outside Bryant. So it's Los Angeles win this one easy. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.